Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I am in St. Petersburg, Florida for the annual St. Pete Grand Prix. Now, normally Indy cars rule the roost this weekend, but there is a series called the Pirelli World Challenge Series, and in that series, you'll find a lot of the cars that you are used to that you could buy off the showroom floor, those Shelby GT350Rs, Callaway Corvettes, um, Audi R8s. But I'm with something very special here. This is a car company called SIN. That's SIN. And what this is, it's called the SIN R1 GT4. This races in the Pirelli World Challenge Series. This is actually a street version of their race car. Now, you might be saying, that doesn't look like a street car. Their street car mimics their race car down to every little spot. Let me show you here in the front. So as you can see, very, very aggressive styling coming from Sin. There's their emblem. So if you ever run into a car, which I've never seen one here in the States on the streets, but if you ever see one, that's their emblem. You can see the beautiful carbon fiber work in the front splitter into the air ducts. I really like these headlights. What's cool is that they don't have a plastic cover over them, which I kind of like because we're so used to having these plastic covers, but that's all carbon fiber, these wonderful projector LED beam headlights. And you can see how the styling with the canards here, the car in silver really is just blowing my mind. I think if I could compare this to a car, it looks a lot like a Lotus Exige. It also looks like an old McLaren F1 from the 90s. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side here. So you can see how the aerodynamics from the race car are very similar on the street car. I love these style of wheels. Very, very nice wheel. You can see the fully vented and slotted rotors in there. We have a beautiful Alicon Racing setup with their special racing brakes. Look at these doors. I really like the style of the doors here. If you come around, you got to see the inside of this car. You got to see how it's set up. This thing is a race car for the road. Check out that steering wheel. I love the shape. I love how it's got all the knobs and switches that the race car has. It's got a full roll cage. You can drive this thing on the street. Look at the beautiful Alcantara work. Listen, if you're the type of person that likes sports cars, and you want something that's race ready for the road, I don't think you'll ever get anything closer to what Sin is producing when it comes to the race cars. I even love the dry carbon fiber weave here. Look at these huge air ducts. All this air is going to go to that rear engine, mid-engine, because remember, I can't say rear engine. Say rear engine, the engine's got to be past the rear axle. It's a mid-engine, so it's right here in the middle. Look at this beautiful carbon fiber air scoop. That's going to force feed air into that motor. So you have the vents here. Also on the back, I don't know if you could really get an idea. This is my head. And even though I'm a grown man, it's pretty big, but check out this wing. This wing, I could have Thanksgiving dinner on this wing this year. That's how huge this is. All carbon fiber. You can see how it could be adjusted. Check out down here. I like the way the car's finished off here in the rear. Very, very stylish. You can see the full adjustments. Remember, this is the street car. It's crazy that somebody could drive this on the road. But if this is the kind of stuff you like to see, the very rare cars that probably you've never even heard of, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about bringing you the stuff you know, but also bringing some of you the cars that you don't know. So if you get a chance to head out to a Pirelli World Challenge race this year, you definitely want to add that to your calendar because seeing this thing in person is even more so mind-blowing than seeing it here on Raiti's Rides. But if you like this kind of stuff, put a comment in that comment section. Check out my website, my Instagram, my Twitter, Raiti's Rides, all the way across the board. It's all original content. If there's anything in particular you would want, send me a message through my website, raitisrides.com. Leave a comment in that comment section. I'm also putting that link for my crowdfunding campaign. Support Raiti's Rides. Get yourself a shirt, $15. Great way to say, hey, I'm along for the journey. And like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.